There are moments in history when the veil is lifted and what seemed hidden is revealed clearly. This is one of those moments. Thoth, the scribe of the gods, does not speak often, and when he does, his words are not empty metaphors. They are keys that unlock doors in the deepest recesses of our being. The sign revealed today is not a myth or a distant promise. It is a forgotten language that your body has always known and that modern science is only now beginning to decipher. Imagine that your body is not just flesh and bone, but a living temple, a sacred book written in symbols waiting to be read anew. Every cell holds instructions for youth, every fiber contains memories of clarity and strength. But those pages have remained closed for too long, covered by the dust of inertia and silence. The signal that now awakens is the call to open that book, to light the temple's torches, to remember that the source of vitality is not outside, but within you. This journey is not training, it's a ceremony. It's not a sacrifice, it's a celebration. It's a return to a lost dialogue between your body and your spirit, a language spoken through movement, through consistency, through the decision to listen to what your biology has been trying to tell you for centuries. The sign is not given twice. Today is your moment to receive it, to activate it, to allow the divine messenger to awaken and show you that youth is not a memory, but a daily practice of renewal. Before starting this video, remember to subscribe and like it. Listen carefully because this will not be repeated. Thoth, the scribe of the gods, has decided to reveal a secret that is not given twice. And the most surprising thing is that he didn't choose you at random. He chose you now, at this very moment, to receive the sign. Imagine your body as an ancient temple, filled with hidden inscriptions unread for centuries. The walls hold symbols, the columns vibrate with echoes of a forgotten language. This temple has remained silent for too long, and the modern world has led you to believe that youth, clarity, and strength are beyond your reach, hidden in complicated formulas or costly promises. But the truth is different. The key was always within you. The sign that Thoth delivers is neither a myth nor a metaphor. It is a biological command, a stimulus capable of awakening a divine messenger in your blood. That messenger carries a clear and powerful order: renew yourself. This is not magic, but science that confirms what the wise already intuited: that the body is an alchemical laboratory, capable of transforming wear and tear into energy, silence into vitality, forgetfulness into memory. This first chapter is the opening of the ritual. It is the moment when the scribe's voice pierces the centuries and reminds you that you are not a passive observer of time. You are the guardian of a secret code, and the signal you receive today is an invitation to activate it. You don't need superhuman strength or extreme sacrifices. You only need to listen, move in harmony, and allow the messenger to awaken. Thoth reveals it only once, and he does so now. The question is not whether the secret exists, but whether you are willing to receive it. For this chapter is not merely narration, it is the beginning of your own rebirth. When Thoth decides to reveal a secret, he doesn't do so with empty words. He does so with living symbols, with signs that pierce the flesh and reach the spirit. The sign that chose you is not a myth, it is a messenger traveling within you. Its name is irisin, and although science describes it as a molecule, its essence is that of a divine decree. Imagine that your muscles, moving in the right rhythm, open an invisible bridge. This bridge connects your physical effort with the regeneration of every cell. Irisin is the traveler who crosses this bridge, carrying a clear command: renew yourself. It doesn't matter if you are young or old, strong or weak. When the signal is activated, every part of your body listens. First, it approaches the white fat, that heavy matter that accumulates fatigue and wear and tear. There it pronounces its command and transforms it into living fire, brown fat, tissue that burns to generate heat, pure energy. It is the first transmutation, the alchemy that turns stagnation into movement. Then, the messenger crosses the most sacred border, the barrier of the brain. There, clarity awakens, stimulates the birth of new neurons, and strengthens forgotten connections. It is as if the scribe of the gods were handing you a new scroll to rewrite your mental destiny. The fog dissipates, memory is illuminated, and the mind becomes agile once more. This chapter shows us that the signal is not brute force or suffering. It is the intelligence of movement, the right language that opens invisible doors. Irisin responds to that precise frequency, and when you make it speak, your whole body listens. Thus, the divine messenger becomes living proof that rejuvenation is not a distant dream, but an internal process that begins with a gesture, with a rhythm, with the decision to move in harmony with your own nature. Within each cell of your body exist thousands of tiny, invisible yet essential powerhouses. These are the mitochondria, the powerhouses that sustain every thought, every movement, every heartbeat. Without them, life fades. But when the body remains still for too long, these powerhouses rust, producing less energy and more waste. It is then that vitality wanes and fatigue becomes the norm. This is where the sign revealed by Thoth shows its true greatness. Irisin, the divine messenger, doesn't just transform fat or awaken the mind. He descends into the depths of your cells to repair and multiply your energy sources. He is like an architect who enters a forgotten city and begins to rebuild its power plants. The mitochondria glow once more, producing cleaner, more abundant energy, and the body regains its inner fire. But the work doesn't end with repair. Irisin orders the creation of new mitochondria, expanding your capacity to generate strength and endurance. It's an act of multiplying vital energy, like lighting new torches in a dark temple. Suddenly, your body not only recovers what was lost, but amplifies its power, raising the voltage of your existence. This process, which science calls mitochondrial biogenesis, is the modern translation of what the sages called chi, prana, vital energy. They intuited that movement cultivated this invisible force that sustains life. Today we know that every step, every deep breath, every sustained gesture is an act of recharging your internal batteries. Thus, the third chapter reveals that movement is not an expense, but an investment. It's not just sweat, it's alchemy. Each consistent session is a ritual of refinement, a reminder that youth isn't measured in years, but in the quality of the energy that flows within you. And when your body's mechanisms function in harmony, the path to renewal opens with a light impossible to extinguish. The signal's journey doesn't stop at energy. Once your body's forges have been repaired and multiplied, the need arises to cleanse the temple. For what good are new sources of power if the walls are covered in dust, if the corridors are filled with shadows? This is where Irisin reveals its most purifying aspect. It activates an ancient process of cellular cleansing, a mechanism that science calls autophagy, but which the sages understood as a rite of renewal. Imagine that within each cell there is a team of invisible guardians. When the signal is activated, they awaken and begin to devour what is old, damaged, and useless. Defective proteins, worn-out mitochondria, accumulated waste, everything is recycled into new energy. It's as if the temple lit torches and drove out the darkness, making room for the light. What's most surprising is that this process, which many believe is reserved for extreme fasting, can be triggered by movement. Every sustained step, every deep breath, every steady rhythm is a gesture that commands your cells, purify yourself. It's a fast in motion, an alchemy that transforms exhaustion into vitality without the need for painful deprivation. This chapter reminds us that rejuvenation isn't about accumulating more, but about learning to let go of what's superfluous. The body, when given the chance, knows how to cleanse, how to repair, how to be reborn. And every moment of consistency becomes a ritual act, a sweeping away of inner shadows, a silent ceremony that restores clarity to the spirit. Thus, cellular purification is revealed as the fourth key to rebirth, a reminder that youth is not achieved through excess, but through cleansing, and that the true power of this sign lies in teaching us to let go of the old to make room for the new. Imagine your DNA as an infinite library, filled with manuals that dictate every aspect of your existence. For centuries, it was believed that these pages were set in stone, that your biological destiny was immutable. But the sign that Thoth delivers to you today reveals something far more powerful. You are not a prisoner of your heritage. You are the scribe who can decide which chapters are read and which remain closed. That power is called epigenetics. When the signal is activated and the divine messenger, Irisin, flows through your blood, it not only transforms fat, awakens the mind and multiplies energy, but also descends to the very core of your cells, to the library of your DNA, and converses directly with the inner librarian. It is as if Thoth himself were handing you the pen to rewrite your biological history. Every steady, moderate movement is a command sent to that librarian. Stop reading the manuals of wear and tear and open the books of repair, stability, and youth. Genes that were once dormant, linked to regeneration and longevity, reawaken. Genes that promoted inflammation and decay are silenced. Your body ceases to be a passive archive and becomes a dynamic system of renewal. This process is like adjusting the internal clock of your existence. Age ceases to be a linear sentence and becomes a state that can be cultivated. Every step, every deep breath, every moment of conscious movement is an act of writing in your own book of life. You are not condemned to repeat the history of your lineage. You have the capacity to create a different narrative, brighter, more vibrant. Epigenetics shows us that youth isn't a fading memory, but a daily practice. It's a constant dialogue with your body, a conversation activated by the language of movement. And when you choose to speak that language, your biology responds with gratitude, reprogramming its reading to keep you strong, clear, and renewed. This chapter reveals that the true miracle lies not in changing who you are, but in remembering that you always had the power to decide how your story is written. Movement is the key, irisin is the messenger, and your DNA is the parchment where each day you can inscribe the most powerful word of all, rebirth. The journey reaches its culmination, not as an ending but as a revelation. Thoth doesn't deliver this sign to be tucked away in a corner of your memory, but to become a practice, a ritual, a conscious act that transforms your life day after day. Because true youth isn't found in external formulas or distant promises. It's activated in movement, in perseverance, in the decision to honor your inner temple. The sign you received is not a fleeting message. It is a pact. Every step you take, every deep breath, every moment of sustained rhythm is a word written in the book of your existence. It is not training, it is ceremony. It is not sacrifice, it is celebration. The body does not ask for perfection, it asks for presence. And in that presence lies the power of renewal. Thoth said it. Wisdom is revealed only once, and today it was with you. Now the responsibility is yours. Transform movement into ritual, consistency into language, the sign into a path. Because the fountain of youth is not outside, it is within you, waiting for you to activate it with every conscious gesture. This final chapter reminds us that the sign is not a secret to be kept, but a practice to be lived. That rebirth doesn't happen in a miraculous instant, but in the daily discipline of listening to your body and responding to it with movement. And that each day, by repeating this ritual, you inscribe in your own code the most powerful word of all, rebirth. You have heard the voice of the temple, felt the messenger's power, and witnessed how the signal transforms the dense into the light, the old into the new, the dull into the luminous. What seemed a distant secret reveals itself as a truth close at hand. The fountain of youth is not sought, it is activated. It is not found in external formulas or costly promises, but in every step you choose to take, in every conscious breath, in every moment of perseverance. The real challenge isn't intensity but overcoming inertia. Breaking the spell of sedentary life with a simple gesture. Opening the door, taking the first step, deciding that today your body will listen. That moment, however small it may seem, is the most transformative of all. Because by doing so, you turn movement into an act of love, a pact with yourself, a ritual of rebirth. Thoth said it. Wisdom is revealed only once, and today it was with you. Now the responsibility is yours. Turn the sign into practice, consistency into language, movement into a path. Because youth is not a destination, it is a state that is cultivated. And every day you choose to move, every time you honor your inner temple, you inscribe in your own code the most powerful word of all, rebirth. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. See you in the next video.